Sam.
Cam.
Salmon Cam.
Welcome back.
All right, Sam.
Oh.
Show us your meme.
I was wondering what that what the glowing green bounce was.
That was your spirit.
That was Pickle Rick.
Yeah, there's this weird thing within this game, and this was I think this was in the case in the 3DS version too, where some effects just get layered over.
Oh, there's a chest.
Some effects just get layered over other objects in ways that don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll look like it's in front of something when it isn't.
Find the secret passage. That might actually be quite an ordeal in this game because of how big some of these maps are.
This map's not that big. I mean, it's big, but it's narrow, you know?
Yeah. At least there's a lot of places to, like, flow motion off of.
Literally, this is giving me flashbacks to senior year of high school, where...
What are they doing? Oh.
They found it.
Oh, wow. Nice, alright. Easy.
Where I was literally, like, before class, I would get... in first period, I would go to class in senior year. And if I get there before class starts, I would just whip out my 3DS and start playing, and I would sit next to Ilya and Henry,
Okay.
and they watched me play this game. I also I was doing this level. This was one of the levels I did that was social studies. This is one of the levels I did in social studies class. I also did what's it called? I did the super boss in that class too. Like, this is what happened. I tried the super boss in that class for this game, and I was like, man, this is so hard. This is so ridiculously hard. Now, granted, I hadn't even, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix didn't come out at the time, so I never fought Lingering Will, so I had no idea how hard super bosses could get. So at that time,
Katanuki.
At that time, the super boss of this game was the hardest that I've ever fought. So I was just like, damn, this is like the hardest Kingdom Hearts boss I've ever fought. And I couldn't beat it before Social Studies started. So I put the 3DS in sleep mode. And then in lunchtime, I was like, all right, let's try it again. And I'm fighting it, and I'm like coming up with strategies. This was in the library. Like, Lemuel watched me. I was fighting the super boss, and I'm like, man, this is so ridiculously hard. Oh, you found another one, by the way. You actually just broke it with that shockwave. And then what's it called? At the yeah, that can happen sometimes.
I just memed on him really hard.
It's happened to both me. There are quite a few glitches in this game. I've never ran into them in the 3DS version, but I've glitched out the PS4 version a couple of times, and I've even saved clips of it, and I've posted them on Skype back in the day. But I don't remember if you ever.
I think I vaguely remember you posting one where you like got out of the map or some weird shit.
Yeah, that one. I fell out of the map.
I wonder. You'll have to tell me where that happened, so maybe I can avoid it or perhaps recreate it.
No, the thing is, if you watch that clip now, the game eventually just respawns you at the beginning of the room, so it doesn't even it's not even a negative thing. It's just a funny thing that happens.
Well, that's why I still want you to tell me when it happens, because maybe I can show it off.
But the thing is, I've not been able to recreate it, Sam.
Is that a link portal right there?
Yeah. You had to kill every enemy for it to pop up, so...
Yeah. Let's see. Alright, I'm probably not going to be able to do this one, but we'll try it.
You might be able to do it with a double link, but yeah.
Oh, do I have one? I'm not quite.
No, you don't. Well, you can try a single link.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Where are the enemies?
Lock onto it, dude. Lock onto it. Oh, I know what this is. I think this is just you had like the challenge isn't killing a group of enemies fast; it's finding them.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Well, that gave you a free reset on that portal.
Well, I don't have my link gauge, but it doesn't matter anymore. I can use not Womper Stomp, but Meow Wounce.
I don't think Meow Wounce is as good for that type of thing because you had to actually find them. But
I'll
you could do it for
here,
this fight.
then.
Yeah. Yeah. So then I remember like on that same day I would get to like we went to music club. Remember those days?
Yeah.
10th period music club. Technically could have just gone home, but we were just hanging out, you know, like we did. And Lemuel was like excited.
I don't know if I remember specifically that experience, but I do know the experience of.
I don't think I ever hung out with you while I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3D.
Yeah, I think that was like we might have known each other by then.
We definitely did. I just
that was weird.
I never hung out with you specifically when I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3D.
Yeah.
Just completely coincidentally. And I remember, yeah. So I went to music club, and Lemuel was excited. And he was like, he like came to me because I think he wanted to see me struggle against this fight again. And I remember Ari was there, and Lemuel was like, so you gonna try again? And I'm like, oh, I already beat it. He's like, what? But you were having so much trouble. I'm like, well, yeah, it's a hard fight. He's like, how long were you trying? And I'm like, I started the fight in first period, and then I beat it in lunch. And then, what's it called? He's like, but I thought you said it was super hard. And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. And then Ari's like, a lot of people don't realize we're actually good at video games, and I'm like, yeah, I guess that's true. Make no mistake, that fight is still ridiculously hard. It's just, you know...
I probably could have done that in the time limit if I was...
Yeah, if you knew where they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, slow motioning and knew where they were.
It's whatever.
You know,
also, maybe if I did a little more damage, but...
Just like how it took me, like, 24 hours to beat that one boss in Kingdom Hearts 3 that I was vaguely talking to you about, and I still say that's the hardest fight.
This is not where I came from, right? This is new. Yeah, this is new.
I think this is new. Yeah. Just like that. That's what this secret boss is like. I may have beaten it faster than most people do, but that I'm never going to say that a fight is easy just because it took me less than a day. Like. I hate when people do that. When people like end up finding a strategy that works fairly fast, and they go, "Actually, that boss is pretty easy." Like, no, not really.
Yeah. Sometimes I actually don't like when that happens because if it's a boss that's like if the game builds on it, it's the type of situation where it can actually hurt you in the long run.
Yeah,
like if you beat a boss without really figuring out the set piece. Ooh,
yeah.
Fire windmill. Is that a move?
No, yeah, that's a move. That's an attack command.
I mean, let's check it out.
I definitely did figure out how to beat the boss. Like I had a pretty complex strategy. It's just that.
Oh, that's interesting. Gotta give that a try.
This is the thing. It's not that I found an easy way to beat it. It's that, you know, I don't like throw myself into the same thing again and again expecting to do things better. I literally was changing my command deck and my equipment and stuff as I realized different things that work, and I found a set of commands that helped me deal damage safely and quickly. And then at that point, it was just a matter of, you know, consistently avoiding his attacks, which I also found out how to do because, like, like avoiding attacks is just once you know the attacks, it's just a matter of getting it right, like a rhythm game, you know. So combine those two together, and I was able to beat it. and like, and I could still say the fight was really hard because it required more strategy than like any other Kingdom Hearts boss I had fought at that point in time. Because I had actually played this game before Birth by Sleep, by the way, so I didn't even ever fight against those bonus bosses. Because if I played Birth by Sleep first, I would have realized, yeah, those fights are still harder. But those fights are also less fun, so like whatever. We didn't even do those fights.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna do the fight that in this game that I'm talking about though, because I think that guy is actually like really fun. But if you aren't finding him fun, then I'm not gonna force you to beat him like I did with Lingering Will.
I'll probably beat him. It's whatever, I think.
He's not BS. That's all I could say.
That's fine enough then.
He has one thing that people would consider BS, but I don't personally.
Like, I trust your judgment on that. I think usually things that are... Look, I've beaten Lingering Will, so... You know. I mean, he wasn't BS either. Harder. He was just really hard. He wasn't BS. It was just actually really fucking challenging. I don't think there's anything here I really need to buy, right? I was just looking to see what they'd have.
Not really.
Yeah, let me know if you think I should buy things. I mean, I know shops in this game seem less important than Birth by Sleep.
There is one thing that I definitely think you should buy.
Esmeralda's here.
But I'm not going to tell you to buy it yet.
Is there? I just want to see if there's anything else in this area. Although I should probably talk to her before I do that.
Quasimodo? What are you doing here?
Phoebus and I came to warn you. Frollo's on his way.
Take what you can and flee.
Well done, Captain.
You know what's funny? The audio in this world is like slightly clipping the mics, I think. Like the mics are maybe a little too loud in the recording studio at
I don't think I've ever noticed that.
I have you at last, you witch. There'll be a bonfire in the square.
No. Please, Master.
Frollo, I won't let you do this.
Sora's the only one who's actually gonna just fucking hit him in the head. You know, he's old enough that if Sora hit him hard enough in the head, you'd probably just fucking kill him.
Yeah, well, Sora's,
you know, like he's not like other Disney villains he's fought, like Maleficent or Jafar, where like you could just bonk him and kill him. No, he actually had to work for that shit.
Esmeralda! Phoebus!
So someone stopped him.
He's taking her to a bonfire in the square.
It's not clear what happened though.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna kill this girl, and then Sora's like, what?
Oh, jeez.
Esmeralda!
Oh, I actually didn't realize that. Oh, this is... interesting. This is going to be an interesting thing here.
Way to go, Quasi!
She might be dead, dude.
No, she's not burned yet. This is what happened in the movie. This is the most famous scene in the movie.
Sanctuary!
He just throws her off, yeets her. Oh shit. New boss?
Yep, that's the boss. I'm worried that you might drop in the middle of the boss. You definitely will, actually. So this is what I'm gonna pause it as soon as fight starts. And I'm gonna ask you what you want to do. Okay.
Okay.
So Sam, if you drop in the boss, then when you are done playing as Riku and then you drop into Riku, you're gonna go right back into this fight, and then you're not gonna really be able to get out of it unless you win.
Okay.
So you can either go ahead and drop in the fight, or you can die right now and load it, and just do bonus time and drop to Riku. That way, you're more prepared for the fight later.
Well, what would be the advantage of doing that? Because I mean, other than I can have attack damage carry over, I guess. But
the advantage of if you drop during a boss and then you resume the boss later, they have full HP again.
Okay.
I'm warning you that right now. But if you were to die and load it and then just not enter the boss fight and just do bonus time and drop, then when you're done with Riku's side and you get back to Sora's side, you'd be able to have the freedom to redo your commands or whatever, and make sure you're better prepared. Yeah. So
I guess.
what do you want to do?
I'll just let him kill me then, I guess.
I just hope he kills you before you drop.
He's taking his time.
Wow, he just got knocked down there.
He's a dumb idiot. Exit battle, right?
You could do exit battle too. I think that's better because I think you didn't save it after some of those treasure chests. Okay, good. So I guess since you're not going to fight this guy yet, just leave the room and just fight enemies until bonus time happens. Just to get more stuff for Riku.
Oh, there's a chest up there.
And after you beat Travis Town as Riku, I'm gonna let you know how to avoid situations like this. But I'm not telling you right now because I want you to, because I already promised. When you beat Travis Town, I'm gonna tell you how to manage your drop gauge.
I kind of want these enemies to be the bonus time, because I don't know if I'll find any others.
Well, you might as well start damaging them now, because you can only get the bonus once you kill them.
That's true.
Wait for bonus time.
Oh, killed that guy.
Now. Okay. Now. Just keep going in this room. By the way, these guys are weak to fire, so it's a pretty good thing to do. You do double link, but you might want to save that for Riku. I actually would save that for Riku. Okay. 246.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, keep going.
Cool.
Definitely get that drop decelerator.
Okay,
And
level 3.
Can you do attack gain?
I can do level 2
80.
of that. And then I
Okay.
can do... Okay, so I can do like 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, do 3, 2, 1, since you don't really need potion.
I could do a potion
You can-
anyway, though.
You can get the potion, yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then you get 26 money. Good.
So now it's time for Riku to catch up.
You got to the boss, man.
Yeah.
You got to the boss of Latizita de Cojas. You almost finished that level. And if you actually figured out how to manage your drop better, then you could have beaten it before you kind of came here. But yeah,
Ooh,
a lot of
Blizzard
people
Edge.
a lot of people don't like the drop system because of stuff like that. How they felt like they never had any real control of when they get to play as the other character. and how when you drop in the middle of a fight, you resume the fight, and so that happens in boss. They get all their HP back, and just situations like that, you know. And so people call it a negative. I don't call it a negative because I'm
it's
not
part of the game
who,
that I think they were trying to have you master. Like that's the problem with a lot of criticisms is I've learned that there are a lot of people that will criticize something that they don't like, not understanding that it's like a game mechanic that they intended for you to figure out.
Like not understanding that they didn't want this to be easy. They wanted you to struggle with it, and also because people's first instinct is to complain and call it a valid criticism than to try to figure it out.
Like you could call it unfun.
No, don't go this way.
Want.
Don't go this way.
But like that's like something being unfun is different from something being like because it's part of the way people talk as if they are game design experts and like, oh, this is bad because, you know.
Yeah.
This game's bad because it's not Titanfall 2.
But Blizzard Edge is nice as well.
That's a pretty valid criticism, though. Like, it's if a game isn't Titanfall 2, then that's kind of a tough thing that game has going for it. You know,
it's a terrible game. Titanfall 2 is the only good game.
Yep.
Ever made. I mean, it is a really good game, though. It's actually,
yeah.
You know, I know you don't like shooters. I started playing it recently.
I said that Titanfall is one of the shooters I like, Sam.
Yeah.
I told you that.
And I was playing the campaign, and it's actually really good.
Actually, Titanfall 2 was the first game yet created, so video games did not exist up until Titanfall 2's inception.
Sam, just go to...
Do I have to break
Sam,
this?
You see this? No, you don't have to go here. That's just where Sora came from. You see this graffiti here?
Yeah.
That's from The World Ends With You.
Yeah, that's cool.
So remember how Joshua said that this world is made of his dreams?
Yeah.
So the extra areas that were added to Travis Town were actually based on The World Ends With You, kind of. Yeah, this is where the 4th district is.
I just wasn't sure what I was doing. I was trying to pause to figure out, like, what am I doing again?
Yeah.
That's gonna mess me up, knowing me, is like forgetting what I was doing with the other character. I mean, with Sora it will be easy because it's like, oh, boss fight, but like,
I'll tell you. Don't worry. I know that's a little weird because I had that issue with this game too, but I'll tell you. But yeah, so the thing about the drop system is that, like, they were just like, oh yeah, you don't really have any control about when you drop, and if you drop an inconvenient thing, then you get these issues, and it's like, well, that's kind of your punishment for not really managing your drop gauge. And you can absolutely manage your drop gauge way better to the point where you never run into that issue. And if you do that, if someone complains that the game mechanic is bad because, oh yeah, it gets all these different weird problems, then like, okay, whatever, right? But
the struggle.
But if you can literally avoid all those issues, I don't think you can go here.
Yeah, I can't.
In fact, I don't think that's ever anything at all.
That's really weird then.
If anything, that's pretty much there in case they ever decide to use Traverse Town again in another game. Anyway, but the thing is that, like, these people's criticism is, first of all, done with the assumption that there is no solution, which happens a lot, and second of all, like, if you can completely avoid the issues someone has with the game mechanic, then is that game mechanic really at fault? Or is it just an obstacle that you're supposed to overcome?
Yeah.
Anyway, the boss is next.
It would be like saying QWOP is bad because you can't, like...
Just run normally?
Yeah, and it's like, well, that's the point. Like, the point is you're not supposed to... Like, that's the thing. People don't account for the intended game design. Just like what they like and what they don't like. It's, oh, this is bad design because it's not fun.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's
they
like,
react first. You know, they have to get an opinion before anything else. It's like, at least come up with a solution before you get your opinion.
He sleep.
So before you fight the boss, let's go to your ability links.
Yeah, I think I've got some new stuff now. Oops. Actually, these are automatic, right? I don't have to like equip them because I remember in
the only thing
in Drop or in Birth by Sleep and stuff. Sometimes you'd have to like.
Yeah, you can unequip them, but everything is equipped automatically.
Okay.
So the only thing that I would say to unequip is in some situations, I would say unequipped combo boost. That's it. Not combo boost, combo plus. You don't even have that yet.
Yeah.
So don't worry about this. You have one combo plus, probably as a passive.
Well, it's available. It's not actually like the blue circles mean I can get them.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean I have it yet.
Yeah, I know. So go to your actual ability links and let's not your abilities. Your ability links, and let's actually get some more stuff. You should have a lot more stuff now. Attack plus.
Yeah, attack
Yeah,
boost.
There we go. Get that 40-point thing for the...
magic boost.
Yes, get the 40-point
Dark
thing
screen
for
is
the,
like... Yeah, I can link.
2 more times with this spirit, so you might have to take out Meow Wow.
Well, Riku is actually already using Rugi, so...
Right. Okay.
Sora was using Meow Wow.
Okay, what about your other spirits?
Oh, why is that link like why is there the yellow arrows there?
Basically this is supposed to be a secret part of the board.
Interesting.
And you unlocked it. The way that you unlock secret parts of boards is by changing their dispositions.
Interesting. Wow, there's a lot of depth in this.
Not every spirit has secret parts.
Oh, I can unlock this now.
Yeah. Yep. Unlock that and get that. That is combo plus.
Hell yeah. All right,
which is not air combo plus, by the way.
Time bomb, I need a little more points for that.
Yeah. We're going to get that right now, so don't worry about that. Go to this one. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Get that. Get these next 2.
Hell yeah!
Leaf
Bracer! Yes! And then what level do I need to be for this? 25.
25.
That's hype.
Yeah, okay. Get out of here.
Ooh. Attack haste and magic boost if it keeps this disposition.
No. Once you unlock that part of the board, it's there, no matter what.
Oh, it never disappears. Neat. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
So I put it into I unlocked a disposition, I guess, sort of is what happened there. All right.
Yeah. So.
All right, well, that was great.
Now we're gonna use your items, especially since like they're not really that happy right now.
Yeah.
So
is that what the little hats, the little hearts, rather?
Yeah. The happier the happier that you keep them, the better they are at building their link gauge.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't like that. He likes being poked. I forgot. Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's use your items.
Okay. Can items make them happy or?
Yes, yes, they can.
Okay.
So.
Once they're at 4, right? I don't really need to make them happier again?
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Okay. Now, training toys. Press square.
Mm-hmm.
The first 3 are the important ones, so let's try them all out. Try the balloon first.
Training toys balloon. Your spirits will... Oh, this actually uses the touchpad. Your spirits will bounce balloons towards you. Tap the touchpad in the corresponding area to bounce them back. Tap as the arrows appear for more points. Try to wait until the last possible moment. Okay.
You might have to just, like, spam tap for some parts, so don't worry too much about this. You're gonna be hearing this song a lot, by the way. This is like the Dream Eater theme.
Huh.
I like the song, so, like, whatever. Don't miss them. Like, it's more important to hit the balloons back than it is to get accurate ratings.
Oh, I see. So I'm just gonna
then they
spam
get
at this point.
Yeah, because, like, it's better to spam
so
in the middle of the touchpad.
Yeah, there is a position, I see. Like, it matters where you press.
Are you pressing or are you just touching? Because you only need to touch.
Oh, I'm pressing. Probably better to just not do that, yeah. Yeah, that took a bit to get used to. I mean, 168 isn't bad.
You didn't do bad. No, you didn't do bad. That's a lot of EXP and affinity. Okay. I actually use Balloon the least because I don't really need EXP or affinity that much.
It's also just kind of annoying.
Now use the other two. Those are way better.
Water barrel. I only have 2 of these. Let's see. Use L1, R1 to move the flippers. Nudge the spirits along underwater and collect prizes. So this is like pinball?
Yeah.
You can generate multiple waves to push... Generate waves to push multiple spirits at a time. So L1, R1 controls the flippers, and L2, R2 controls the waves.
The waves have a cooldown, by the way. They're really cooldown.
Meh.
There's two waves though. L2 has its own cooldown, R2 has its own cooldown.
Nice.
So you just try it out.
Oh, I see. So it's like pinball, but you also have to collect the things. I don't like how vertical it is. But that's probably worth it. Uh-oh.
A lot it like if as the more that you're able to what's it called? If you're able to collect all of the prizes, by the way, get those red things, those are good. See?
Mm-hmm. It's fucking Kai.
Yeah, so I was about to say, if you are able to start collecting all of the prizes in one go, then it'll start giving you like actual Kingdom Hearts related symbols, and one of them is Kai.
All right, that was okay. I think.
Look at all that LP you got right there.
Yeah.
That's double digits for each pet, and even more if you do better. Now do the last one.
Candy goggles. Move the cursor and press L1 or R1 to treat your spirits to the type of candy they want. Okay. So red or blue. Throw the candy at the box to fill it up.
That's a bomb, basically.
Okay.
Like every spirit near a box, if you hit the box will give all of them candy. Also on the 3DS, I'm pretty sure you had to actually move the system.
Oh, I see.
You can pretty much spam, just make sure you get the right one. You should be using those bombs for those situations like that, whenever enemies are near it. See?
Yeah. I just couldn't hit it. I was really lucky.
They go on an arc.
Oh, does it just automatically get all of them? Like,
Yeah,
like the correct
all
one?
all of the ones near the box. It doesn't matter what kind of you hit it with.
Okay,
It'll
I
get
think
them all
that's
the
why I
correct
was
one.
concerned. Ah.
760. All right, see if you could unlock more abilities now.
Let me just see, what are the other training toys? Like, what are these?
This changes the color, and the last
Oh.
one is food, which you feed them.
Oh,
You've done
okay.
that before.
Okay.
But yeah, those give you a lot of points in a short time.
Nice.
So-
Wow, I can already... Oh, wait, no, I can't. No. I forgot that's the thing. So, I can get these two.
Attack ace, yeah, you get attack ace.
Okay.
Boom.
Nice. And then...
And then
nice, I can get time
you
bomb.
And you already have enough level.
Oh, yeah.
That's defense boost. What I would do personally is get the question mark. That's below the 30.
Okay, what is this? Secret. Okay. Oh, an attack haste. That's good. Secret route. Ooh.
Okay. That's pretty good. And then for what about the Meow Wow?
Let's see, what is this? Oh, fire screen. Okay, we can save some points. And Meow Wow. Meow Wow can't do much. I could. Nah. Let's advance this, I guess. Item boost is pretty good. What's this? Slow. Well, slow's not bad.
Alright. So that was just introducing you to the minigames, so that you know, like, that you're going to be doing a lot of those minigames, especially as you get more and more spirits, and you won't be able to level them up solely by fighting unless you, like, a grind, which we're not going to do. So, yeah. But that's it. You can save it and then go fight the actual boss now.
Okay.
You could also change your cure to Cura.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to keep in mind that Cura has a higher cooldown.
Yes. We'll try it, and then if it's too long, I'll switch back to Cure, because I know Riku will get another slot, so I can have Cura and Cure in the same deck.
Yeah. Alright, so just save it, and then we're going to go into the fight.
Oh man, playing as Riku for like a whole game, and not just like as an additional mode of another game, is really sick. I wonder, does he fight the same boss? We'll find out. Good, this looks like the same place.
Over there.
Hey! We should stick together.
Oh, is this is what Sora saw, I guess. He's gonna back up slowly, yeah.
Cheeky. No way.
Man, what a dick.
How did you get here?
Who are you?
By choice or chance? You cannot control what you are not aware of. This wakeless sleep will be your prison, to wander forever.
What do you mean?
This is like,
Don't you listen to that punk.
if I remember correctly, this was like young
She's gonna be
Ansem.
fine. She told me what's up.
No.
Buddy here set this whole thing up, yo. He promised to see
Not
she
young
get back to
Ansem.
our world, and
Well, I mean,
you
he
want to
calls
go
himself
travel.
Ansem.
Yo,
I don't know
this
that
is
doesn't mean
seriously
that's who he
one
is,
half-baked
but
excuse for a mission.
That actually
Bet
wasn't
you ain't
him.
even a Rico.
He was
Oh.
just... That was actually Ansem, Ansem Seeker of Darkness in that cutscene.
oh.
He was just in the same place that this
Alright.
character was.
Who are you?
Oh. Yep, same boss.
Sort of.
Sort of, yeah. He doesn't have legs.
I'm really sorry, Riku.
It's all right. Beat. Watch her.
I got this, yo.
Oh, that's cool. I fight him in a slightly different place.
This is actually where you ended up at the end of the fight in Sora's side.
That's cool. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Ooh. Oh, I can fucking launch him. Oh, so he works completely differently. It's like the same
Yeah.
design, but this is essentially a different boss.
He's a completely different boss.
Oh, my cure is on cooldown even though I didn't use it.
No, I think that was the since you used the reality shift. Remember that I was telling you about? Use
Oh,
Cure
yeah.
now.
How'd I get out of that?
Okay. So Blizzard Edge is basically Blitz with ice.
Well, there's all these
By the way,
chests in this area.
if you're wondering why the balcony is missing here, it's because one of those hands just tore off the whole balcony and threw it
Oh,
at you.
that's cool. That actually like, keeps that.
Yeah, but not for the whole game. I think if you come back here after the fight, the balcony will be back. You should heal. So where Sora was all about blocking, this guy is pretty much all about dodging.
I'm
Although
finding them easier than for that reason.
You were supposed to block when those things were throwing the furniture at you, by the way. But I think they used up all the furniture, so we're back to dodging. Oh no, they didn't. There was still a little bit of furniture left. I think they could also like rip off a portion of the ramp and throw it at you. I've seen that before.
Ooh.
Nice.
That was cool.
Nice.
He just Riku looks like he's just dying. He's like falling, like oh shit.
Okay, you're gonna see the true ending of Traverse Town now.
Cool. Probably after this we'll want to save and cut because it's like getting close to an hour, I think.
Hey, what is this?
What are we seeing?
This is so messed up, man. She's right here in front of me, and I can't reach her.
I just only realized just now they have like matching beanies, kind of.
If your hearts are connected, you'll reach her.
Rhyme.
Neku.
Sora.
Oh, now Riku has skull noise.
Yeah, so this is the extended cutscene that you get if you beat Traverse Town with both characters.
They're just spinning.
I someone made a gif of this scene and goes like me and my friends in the microwave.
They're just spinning.
In their world, something happened that brought their existence to an end. To keep them from fading altogether, I gathered up the very last remnants of their dreams and looked for a place to give them refuge. It was then this world appeared to answer my call, and Rhyme's dreams allowed us to reach it. Here, I thought they might have a chance, that the pieces of their dreams could make them whole again. Imagine my surprise when I realized dreams take bodily form in this world. It struck me, by linking their dream pieces back together, maybe I could make them exist again. Maybe I could give them another chance.
It can't be that simple.
Well, why can't it? By ourselves, we're no one. It's when other people look at us and see someone. That's the moment we each start to exist. All they needed was for someone to see them, connect with them. And the two of you were a big part of making it happen.
Joshua, just who are you?
let's say, a friend.
So basically, if that means if a friend falls in the woods and no one's there to hear it, it doesn't make a sound. That's what Joshua just said. Nobody exists until another person acknowledges them. Oh! The keyblade. The keyhole. And now I guess they're both gonna do it.
Yeah, so...
And they're like, their hearts are connected, so they're in sync enough to know the other person was doing it.
Yeah, even though they're in two separate worlds.
Yeah. That's cool.
And that is basically kind of the explanation for the rest of this game, that...
One dream is connected to another.
Yeah, pay attention.
Which means we must choose in which sleeping world you will begin. I will return you to the Destiny Islands just before they were swallowed by the darkness and plunged into sleep. Once dreams take you, you must let them guide you to the sleeping worlds. As there are 7 pure lights, there are 7 sleeping keyholes. Unlocking these will both grant you new powers and free the worlds from their weightlessness. Complete this task and return here safely, and I will name you both True Masters.
Nice.
So, in case you didn't get that right now, the reason why they are their younger selves is because they literally time traveled. Like, they literally traveled back in time to Destiny Islands just before they got destroyed, which is why you see the hooded figure. And they were basically on the opposite side of the island from where, in the first game, Sora and Riku were on the other side, and like Riku reaches his hand out, and that whole scene happens. In Dream Drop Distance, Sora and Riku, this Sora and Riku are on the opposite side, and they take the raft and they leave, and they let the world get destroyed, and that's how they get to the sleeping worlds. So basically, not only are Sora and Riku did Sora and Riku travel back to the past, so that's why they're their younger selves. These worlds are all dream worlds. They're not. They're like you're inside of a dream.
Interesting.
And also, there seems to be a weird thing where the worlds have been split. So Sora and Riku are going on their own separate adventures in each world. But they're still connected. So that's the big mystery of this game, is the split worlds and also the nature of the dream worlds. And basically, what Yensid was saying is, even though Sora saved all the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1, not every world came back. Some of them are still stuck in in a sleeping state, and that's what this is basically the remaining worlds that you have to save completely. So yeah, that's just what it is.
And wait,
anyway.
so they time traveled, right? Explain that part to me again. So they traveled back to the beginning of like KH1, right, where the Destiny Islands got destroyed.
Yeah.
And then
and
so what happened after that? I'm trying to understand that.
So Yensid's plan was, by being in Destiny Islands at the moment that Destiny Islands was plunged into a sleeping state, they would enter the sleeping worlds. Destiny Islands got saved eventually, so they don't have to save it again. But these are the remaining worlds that have yet to wake up, even after Sora saved everything in Kingdom Hearts 1. These are the last worlds to not come back, basically.
Okay, so they went back to the moment Destiny Islands went to darkness.
Yes.
Okay.
And that was what you see. That's what happens when you fight Ursula. The Destiny Islands is getting destroyed. And then after that, the keyhole appears, and that's how they enter the sleeping worlds.
That's cool.
The only thing is, Traverse Town did not enter a sleeping state. Rather, Traverse Town... So remember what Joshua said? Traverse Town appears to anyone who seeks shelter? That's how it always was. In Kingdom Hearts 1, Traverse Town was there because they were seeking shelter. And then it's gone in Kingdom Hearts 2 because all the worlds are back. But for Joshua found a sleeping version of Traverse Town because the characters of Shibuya needed a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we get a sleeping version of Travis Town, and that's one of the worlds.
Neat.
Anyway, let's save and cut it before we move Riku on ahead.
Yeah. Alright. See you guys next time.
See ya.